This is really what running an online business is all about. It's waking up every single day and having these Stripe notifications telling you how much money you've made while you've been asleep. This is going to be a detailed guide, so I want you to bookmark it. I'm going to run through one of my prompt playbooks. This is starting an online business using AI. I'm going to run through it all. You'll be able to download it for free as well using a link I'm going to give you. But make sure to bookmark this. There are 5 steps here. First, we're going to find your business niche. Then we're going to capture their details using a lead magnet. Then we're going to build an email newsletter list. Then we're going to deep dive into customer needs and provide a service before finally creating digital products off the back of this. Again, I'm going to drop the link for this in the bio. It's going to be the first button there. It's going to be starting an online business using AI blueprint. First big thing with starting any business is to find a business niche that works for you, not for other people, but for you personally. You're going to find an intersection between things that you are good at, things that you enjoy doing enough so you can sustainably work on them, and things that there are a market for. People need to be willing to pay you for it. I've written a ChatGPT prompt which will coach you through this process and help you work out the intersection of these 3 different things. Again, it's going to be in the Notion document, but basically it's going to ask you these questions, you're going to respond, and it's going to help you to narrow down a niche. If, for example, you can see when I give it my interests and what I'm good at and what there's a market for, it's going to come up with these ideas like AI and business analytics and decision making, interactive workshops, etc., etc. Once you have a rough idea, you're not going to go out and create a product or a service straight away. You're instead going to verify whether or not the market exists. The way we verify whether there's a market or not is we create something called a lead magnet. So we're not spending loads of time, but we're instead creating something in a couple of hours, which we're then going to take out to the market and see whether the market cares about it or not. Again, I've created a ChatGPT prompt here behind me, which will create ideas for your lead magnet and then help you to actually construct the lead magnet. You just want something short, like a checklist or a PDF. It should not be long. It should not be an ebook. It should be something that can be consumed really quickly by your target customer. For example, using the ChatGPT prompt, this has come up with a quick start checklist. That's a perfect idea for a lead magnet because it's something that I can get out into the market really quickly and see whether or not people actually care about my idea. Here's a quick example of one of my lead magnets. It's basically a list of ChatGPT prompts that help you with Facebook advertising. This has led to thousands of leads and many thousands worth of dollars of revenue from those leads. Best way to give away your lead magnets is to do a Twitter DM giveaway. So for example, here's one. You can see how I write them. This has had 20,000 views. I believe this one brought me about 200 or 300 leads. You can run these on autopilot using a tool like Hyperfury or Typefully. Obviously, we need somewhere for these leads to go. I recommend a newsletter. I personally recommend using a tool called Beehive. That's what I build my newsletter on. I have 50,000 subscribers and Beehive allows me to make money from those subscribers really easily. I've been writing my newsletter for about 9 months and you can see progress was very slow here with a couple of thousand subscribers until I finally worked out how to use lead magnets in order to drive my newsletter. You can see exactly where that happens, shooting me up to 50,000 subscribers in a month or 2. If you don't have a newsletter, then the Notion guide is going to give you a ChatGPT prompt to help you come up with ideas by working out what your demographics are and what kind of content you should be creating. Here you can see, for example, ChatGPT spat out some ideas for a basic newsletter, which will allow me to nurture my leads. Okay, this is where we start to monetize. Once we have our leads coming into our newsletter via our lead magnets, then what we're going to do is not create a digital product, but first create a service. We always want to start with a service before a product, even if the product is our end goal, because a service can be launched immediately. It has very little startup costs, and if we realize that the market is not interested in our service, then we can very quickly change it. That's not the case with digital products, which take a lot longer to create, and once we've created it, we tend to lock in and be focused on selling it, even if it's not what our market wants. Again, the guide is going to give you a ChatGPT prompt, which is going to help you work out service off. Above, you can see an example output, which is a 1-hour service helping people to learn how to use AI in their business. Once you've provided a service to enough clients, what starts to happen is you realize the same problems and challenges happen again and again and again. These are the problems and challenges you want to build your products on. Your product should be focused on solving these problems. So once we have our list of customer problems, we're going to feed it into a ChatGPT prompt, which is going to generate some ideas for digital products. And this is where the passive automatic income comes in. ChatGPT suggested AI quick start guidebooks, for example, which is exactly what I created with my prompt playbooks, helping businesses to learn how to use AI in order to speed up their growth. More than that, though, you want to actually take these product ideas and get them into a sales funnel. Again, here is a ChatGPT prompt, which is going to do that for you. Let's recap. Yes, we want digital products SAP because digital products allow us to automate our income generation. but you need to go through a number of steps before you get there. First, you need to work out what your business niche is. You need to create a lead magnet to test whether or not the market actually exists. We're going to feed that lead magnet into a newsletter, which is going to allow us to nurture our potential customers. We are then going to provide a one-to-one service, not a product, but a service, which allows us to talk and interact with our customers more to find their needs and their challenges. And then from their challenges and problems, we're going to build digital products, which we can sell on autopilot. So there was a lot to take in just now. Hopefully you've bookmarked it and you can watch it again. But also I recommend you go to my bio and you're going to find a link which is going to allow you to download this whole playbook. This is one of about 40 different playbooks that I've written on how we can use AI to start and grow businesses. This playbook's totally free and it's going to have all the ChatGPT prompts in there for you to copy paste as well. If you find this useful, please also comment and give me a little thumbs up just so I know that this is valuable for you, and I'll do some other breakdowns just like this one.